Welcome everybody to Frank's very first casted game of Zero Space, where we're going to see the XOL, the fourth faction coming out here, out of our player in the upper right, Budget Claire, against Sierra Nevada, the lower left, our Protectorate player. So this is my very first game casting anything about these guys. They've got the XOL Harvester, like some circles on circles. And this very PCB looking, like circuit board looking, it's not creep, guys. It's not creep. But it looks so cool. All right, the first hero coming out here is Rubik. It's pronounced A Rubik, by the way. No, I'm kidding. I don't know anything about these guys. I know that that some of them can morph into different units, but yeah, this is literally my first time looking at them. Looking forward to see what they can do. Prefect Aster is over here, decides to use his jetpack, throws down a couple of shots on Rubik. And I think Rubik is not going to be able to get away from the fight fast enough. Only taking shield damage so far, but yeah, Prefect Aster is able to outpace him, and I think Rubik is going to go down here pretty soon. Meanwhile, we've got a Spectral Foundry, another World Engine, so it's another expansion. Yep, down it goes. Another XOL Harvester. And all right, this actually looks kind of cool. This like spectral, angular kind of a thing here. This kind of reminds me of if you guys ever played Mass Effect. This kind of has like a little bit of Geth DNA to it. It feels very like mechanical, but it's still under its own control kind of a deal. I don't know how to describe it. I'd be curious to know what this red zigzag means, that it's going to the to that power core. Or like as you build them out. There we go. Whoa, that is visually intense. I think might be the nicest way to say it. That is a lot of bright red on my map. Anyway, coming out of Sierra Nevada, we've got a lot. Okay, there's a couple of Valkaru Hounds. Is this Rubik going to be able to do much? Here's another XOL unit, the Spectron. Whoa, whoa! There's a couple of Spectrons. What are they doing? Oh, they're melding together. Oh, this is like the Archon animation, waiting for that to finish up. Ay. Down goes the hero. Oh no, and they didn't have enough time to finish morphing. Okay, so the couple of extractors are out now. But are they going to have enough DPS to deal with Sierra Nevada? I don't think so. Yeah, Budget Claire's has got 18 supply to Sierra Nevada's 36. Literally double, and at these low numbers, every single supply counts. Whoa, that was a cool building death animation, but again, quite bright. A lot of these colors are quite bright. These extractors trying to do their best against the Valkaru Hounds. Bunch of the commandos taking a bunch of damage, but Sierra Nevada's gonna back out, and Budget Claire's just gonna have to deal with but they didn't take care of this other World Engine. Ay. What can we learn about the Spectron? Okay, so it does do bonus against. Whoa! Its DPS is going up. So is it every time that it shoots, it loses some damage per shot? Maybe it's like the first shot that it shoots is really is very charged up. What do we have here? And Rubik has a very different looking ranged weapon now. Yeah, I think that's exactly what's happening here. The longer that the extractor doesn't shoot, the harder that one shot hits, and then it goes back to shooting, a more regular sustained DPS. But now that Sierra Nevada is just kind of parked over here in front of the World Engine, I don't know that there's much that Budget Claire can do about it. Yeah, look at that. If they sit there and charge up long enough, yeah, their little spirit bombs, their Kamehamehas charge up the longer they haven't shot yet. So these almost seem like better suited to a hit and run, like get in there, do a bunch of damage, shoot all of your high damage shots, and then get out of there. Man, this Rubik is slow, though. He's kind of lumbering along. But not out of the game. I thought that was going to be the end there for a little bit. Budget Claire took a bit of a kicking. But Budget Claire's sticking around for a while. Sierra Nevada is actually behind in Hexite production. As well as Flux production. Whoa! Sierra Nevada's kind of been on the offensive this entire time. That Rubik, no, is he gonna get sniped off again? Briefly stunned. Whoa. Whoa, what is that? I don't know what that was. Looked like a sticky grenade of some kind. Yeah, now all these extractors. Yeah, they're kind of brittle. They seem not that tanky. Got 120 HP. Whoa! Nice little flank there. Are they going to be able to get out of there? They do a cool little dash-looking thing to get out. But no, these commandos are more than a match for the extractors. And they're disappearing. The extractors are so stealthy that they've completely disappeared from my my game. Probably not intended, but hey, we do the best we can with what we've got. Alright, we've got some walkers now. The Zyther? Not the Scyther, the Zyther. Doesn't do bonus damage to anything. 12 DPS, but it does 24 damage per hit, but it takes 2 seconds to swing. That is a unit. That is a unit. They're both circling each other, but again, Budget Claire is just kind of rocketing away with their economy here. They just need to be able to spend all their money on units. Scyther Assembler going down, as well as, what is this? A hauler? Whoa! What do the gold things mean? Oh, is this just, is this a way for units to travel? Another power core. That is super cool. I really want to dig into what the XOL units do. Them fighting on their own home turf seems really good. Okay, bombing run goes down, does a bunch of damage to these the Spectrons, excuse me. Yeah, these veteran commandos are just shredding through Budget Claire's army. Feels like there's not much that can be done about it. What a cool first look at the XOL, though. Yeah, down goes the Zyther Assembler. Very fun death animations for these buildings. The molten core, literally the lava puddle of squares. And that's it. GG's, guys. GG's. I don't know what else Budget Claire could have done there. There might be some like balancing and some adjusting that needs to be done with the XOL, or maybe it's just so new that people are still getting their bearings around how to play the XOL. But either way, GG's. Thank you so much for the submission, and I will see you guys later.